For the first St. Patrick's Day DIY, I'm going to be using this wooden shamrock sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using the back of the sign because the front has a bunch of sparkles on it. So the first thing that I did was to draw out 6 stripes, and I just used a ruler and marked out lines to space out all the stripes. And now I'm going in with some white Waverly chalk paint, and I am painting the right stripe and also the third stripe in from the left side white. Next, I'm painting the 2 stripes to the left of the white ones, and it took a couple of coats to get full coverage with this paint. So here is the footage of me painting on the last coat, and the paint that I used is called Mint Green, and it is the Craft Smart brand. Now I am painting the 2 remaining stripes dark green, and the color that I used is called Grass Green, and it is also the Craft Smart brand. Now I'm going to take some Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle, and I'm going to be painting a line in between where each of the colors meet, and I'm doing this to make it look like more of a wood paneling look, and I go ahead and use my ruler as a guide and paint the lines across the whole shamrock. And once that is done, I'm going to go in with some white paint, and I'm going to dry brush that on the green stripes to give it a distressed look. For the white stripes, I'm going to distress them with some brown paint, and the color that I used is called Espresso, and it is the Craft Smart brand. I decided to also distress the lighter green stripes with some brown paint as well, just to give it some more dimension. And before I put my sign together, I'm just going to write Happy St. Patrick's Day on the inside part of the shamrock. And I went ahead and sketched it out with a pencil first, and now I'm just going over that outline with a Sharpie. But you could totally use a Cricut to print out Happy St. Patrick's Day or whatever you want it to say, if you don't want to freehand it. Now I'm just going to attach the inner part of the wooden shamrock using a piece of twine. So I just go ahead and place that so that it's centered, and then I go ahead and tie that on. And then I'm just going to attach another piece of twine to the top of my shamrock so that I can hang it, and that completes this DIY. For the second St. Patrick's Day DIY, I'm going to be using 3 of these foam hearts from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to start by completely covering all 3 of the hearts with some green ribbon from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to wrap that all the way around my heart. And now I'm just fixing any gaps in the ribbon by adding a little bit of hot glue and then pulling the ribbon tight. And once I have all 3 of my hearts completely covered with the green ribbon, I'm just going to go ahead and glue all 3 of them together to form a shamrock. And I also made this bow using some shamrock ribbon from Hobby Lobby, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that onto my shamrock, and that finishes off this DIY.